Well, if Edson Barboza is a little bit underappreciated right now, he will not be at career's end. This is truly one of the elite strikers that this division or any division in UFC history has ever seen, and we'll look to add another highlight to the reel here tonight, Chief.
He's got a highlight reel a mile long, a guy that has finished multiple fights with leg kicks, spinning back kicks. He just brutalizes opponents. You watch guys just melt in front of Edson Barboza from the damage and the intensity of which he fights with. To me, it's the kicking game of Edson Barboza that stands out above everything else. He does have great boxing, but the body kicks with no wind-up on the left side, the leg kick on the right side is just truly something to behold.
And now training full-time out of South Florida, Edson Jr. Barboza, back in the octagon here tonight. Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. Who pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point? But he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match.
And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. Barboza is 1 year his senior. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 21 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Edson Jr. Barboza! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Carlos Boston Barboza! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. Seems to be a throwback type of matchup here. The classically trained striker taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. But BJJ black belt with this guy doesn't even begin to describe his credentials.
It does not describe how good he is. His vast knowledge of all the jiu-jitsu positions. This guy, once you're on the ground, there is no place where you are safe. You are constantly getting attacked. He's always throwing up submissions. He's always attacking arms. He's always attacking your neck, doing everything to try and make you think submission's coming, even if it's just to change positions to secure top. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? I mean, he's cutting down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
And they separate. Just misses there with the left. Working out of that southpaw stance.
Big kick lands.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Lands with a right hand. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Single collar tie. Nice scramble by him there. Takedown is a master in transition. So just over 20 total strikes. And now landed for Edson Jr. Barboza. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent walking gingerly on his leg, and one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon.
Just misses with the jab there.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Barboza's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. That knee might have landed there. Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
How about that kick there?
Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So maybe you thought he would catch the leg and go for a takedown. Instead, he goes for the punch, and he certainly found the range on that one. And both guys really throwing with authority. And he switches to southpaw. Oh, he stunned him with that knee to the head.
Head kick lands. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Right on the button. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, and there is another knee landed. You have to ask the question at this point, how many more can his opponent take before he crumbles down to the canvas? Beautiful execution on that strike there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Barboza. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
And they separate. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fights progress. Big head kick lands.
Barboza gets caught with that punch.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Takedown defense holds up. And there comes the separation now.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh, big left hook there.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas.
Oh!
Use her. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Barboza gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Nice straight punch.
And they separate. Barboza's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there.
Nice kick.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time. Nice punch there.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds the knockout.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got to hurt very bad. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly. Nice leg kick lands. Nice punch lands over the top. Leg kick after leg kick after leg kick.
Pretty good right hand.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at him chopping his leg.
Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Blocks the shot. Oh, nice jab by Edson Jr. Barboza. Timing his shots nicely.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick. Better him than me.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, that's the end of the round. And our cameraman all over that cut on the cheek. That thing is getting wider by the minute and only getting worse. Cut man gonna earn his money tonight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Third round underway. Barboza gets caught with that punch. Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. Right, he engages in the single collar tie.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Just out of range with the straight left hook.
Straight punch land.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Back to his feet.
Liver kick. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Changes his stance.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Edson Jr. Barboza. Oh, huge knee to the head. Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
So a massive TKO win for him here tonight. He put it all together, near perfect execution, and he gets one of the bigger wins of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Edson Jr. Barboza.
Well, can you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
And that's going to do it. Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Flyweight Division matchup.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one of this highly anticipated affair. And well-rounded doesn't even begin to describe it. Both women have every skill in the book.
Both of them have every skill in the book. They're so talented. They train so hard. They come from great camp. This is a very even match.
And they separate.
Great punch.
Oh, nice combination there by the hyphen, Ashley Evans-Smith.
Big body kick.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. Head kick there, blocked by Evans-Smith. Big power shot there. Lands the right hand. Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws. Real nice body kick lands.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? And they separate.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Nice kick there by Evans-Smith.
Oh, nice uppercut there. You gotta check these low leg kicks. dig.
Nice strike to the midsection, glances. She blocked the punch. Knee to the body. Battle for position here. Oh, man, that hurt to watch. Beautiful land by her with that hook.
She wraps it around the guard and always finds her target. Punch over the top.
Well, Chukagian able to land there. She bounces all over the tri-state area.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancement every single time. But her opponent has a great ability and a great sense of anticipation that when you try to go, she's able to...
Huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Oh, nice.
Well, she continues to leave that head open, and she paid for it there. She's almost moving into the strike. She hasn't changed up her tempo, and she continues to keep her head on that center line. We'll see if she can make the proper adjustments here. Evan Smith's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Oh!
Right hand punch in the clinch.
And she connects with a punch there. We'll see if she... Oh, beautiful scramble by her there to avoid the takedown and get this fight back to the feet. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Connects with a right.
Clinch.
Evan Smith gets hit by that leg kick, so maybe that one gets her attention. How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
Well, the stats producer's been busy tonight, DC. 49 total strikes have now landed for blonde fighter Katlyn Chukagian. Oh, knee strike right to the body.
Big kick land. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down with the head and land these beautiful punches to the head. Beautiful punch.
Big knee there to the chest. Round two coming up next. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
Not bad, not bad. You're missing a lot of punches there. Wasting a lot of energy.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Nice looping punch.
There, this could be the end.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she stands.
Oh! Well, there's no denying her power. She has been pretty accurate here tonight, but she's the type of fighter when she goes to the drive-through window, she's just getting the sandwich. She's not getting the combo here.
That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You're going to go and order a sandwich. That allows your opponent to stay in the fight. Oh! You can never know what you're going to see. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Left hook, right hand.
Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. nothing of any substance has landed to this point.
Oh! There's probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively.
Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Wow!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the hyphen, Ashley Evans-Smith. While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Whoa! And just like that, the fight is over.
It's over. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
That was just a near perfect strike to end the fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. And this is exactly the way she drew it up. She said, I need to win this fight, but I need to do it by stoppage. I can't leave it in the judge's hands. If I'm going to take my career to the next level, I've got to get the knockout win here tonight. Mission accomplished. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Caitlin Chukadian.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be a bit.
All right, coming up next, what should be a good lightweight clash between Tony Ferguson and Beneil Dariush.
Ready?
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything.
Quick entry to get him on a
that
single.
was a great single. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or have I read my
John,
last rights?
Absolutely not. You don't survive that. It's over. It's over, John.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. And there it is.
It's over. It's over. What a performance.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight. All right, so we'll watch. All right, here one more time, the veteran voice. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Leon Edwards and Nate Diaz.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we've seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Big punch to the body.
And they are exchanging leather early. Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name Leon Edwards, you're going to start to hear his name increasingly. Truly one of the better fighters in this division.
Absolutely. And the reason you don't know his name is because he's more of a quiet guy. He's very reserved. He used to be at AKA for months, and you barely knew that Rocky was even there. He was just there to get his work in, as he's doing his work now inside the octagon. He's got to be careful dipping his head and throwing that jab. Ooh, what a punch.
Right hand upstairs. All right, single collar tie now. Honing in on those counters.
Nice right hand.
Huge block there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh! Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. 26 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Misses again with a right punch. Trying to set up that counterattack.
Dig and kick.
Oh, collar tie. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting it over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight?
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Trying to double up on that jab. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Not there. Oh, nice strike landed there by Edwards. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this is like the start of that.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Got the single collar tie. Diaz gets caught with that punch. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. And that one certainly found the target. Final seconds of round one. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, here we go with the start of round 2. Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. Diaz gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move forward. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
Now connects with a right. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this thing.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
So the unofficial numbers thus far, 80 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And the connection rate pretty good, 44% accuracy tonight against Leon Edwards.
Oh, big punch land.
Oh, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing the smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut jump.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
All right, side control now. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his opponent, low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Back to the feet.
Oh, he got him. He got him. Big body kick land.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt.
Well, you see all the graphic repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Evans. Less than a minute to go in the round. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh! Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until...
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision. All right, coming up next, the main event, a matchup for the UFC lightweight division title.
Ready.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on. These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind as ugly as he can make it.
Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission?
Oh, wow, oh! No, actually, he's supposed to an inverted triangle to try to get the finish. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here. Wow. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish, he has to go flat. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Oliveira's trying for a submission here.
You got to be careful, armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people.